Hey everybody, I'm John from Legacy Woodworking Machinery. After the last video, I got a great email that asked why am I not using a bit holder to organize all of my cutters. One of the other teachers here locally, Blake Nilsson from Spanish Fork High School, brought me this bit holder. It has the bits numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and also holes for both half-inch and quarter-inch bits. I thought this would be a great project to design, program, and then make on our machine. We're going to go in the office now and let's get that thing programmed. All right, let's go ahead and program our tool holder. So we're going to start with a material size. It's going to be 13 by 4 by 2.5. Our Z0 is going to be up on top of the material, and our XY datum is going to be in the bottom corner. Go ahead and click on OK. All right, so first we're going to draw a line from our 0 point straight up 4 inches. Okay? We're going to select that line and we're going to array it out seven spaces. That means we need 8 lines. So you can go 8, gap of 1, and click on copy. Now notice it doesn't go the entire 13 inches. So we're going to click on this, grab that center dot right here, and let's just drag it out until it snaps into place. What that's going to do for us is divide this into 8 perfect sections. All right, let's go ahead and draw a box. Click from here, go up to there. There's our box. Now we want to put this somewhere in the middle. So in our Y here, we're going to go 1.5. There it is right there. Perfect. That's going to give us where we put all of our numbers. We're going to lay that inside that area. Now up here, we're going to just draw a polyline from corner to corner. It's a quick, cheap, and easy way to find your center. I'm going to draw a circle. Now this one's going to be 0.51, or just slightly over half an inch. We're going to put it right there. Now we're going to grab this X here that we've made. We're going to go mirror. We're going to go flip vertical. Now it's down here. We're going to draw another circle. It's going to be 0.26. And that one's going to go right down there. All right, we'll go ahead and get these just out of the way for a moment. And let's add our number to the middle. So select our square, go to text in a box, and we're just going to put in 1. Click on close. Now, if we select all of this right here, we go to our offset again. We're going to say this time make 7 copies with a gap of 0. We can hit copy, and there they all are. Let's click on close. All we've got to do is adjust our numbers. This one now becomes 2. Click on this one, make it 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. The last thing I want to do is chamfer my edges. So I can do that a couple different ways. I can have it V-carve with the start depth. I can plunge it and just go around it, around the vector line, or we can do an offset. So what we're going to do now is we're going to show you how to do a quick offset. We're going to select all these. I want to make it go down at least a 1/16 of an inch. And so I'm going to offset in a 1/16 like this, offset. We're going to go inwards, and I'm just going to go a 1/16, 0.0625. I'm going to click on select new, offset, and then while they're all there, I'm just going to click on them, hit G on my keyboard to group them. I grab the bottom row here and do the exact same thing. G group. Okay. All right, now we're ready to toolpath it. You can see it's a pretty simple project. So we're going to grab all of our outer circles, so select everything, and then just shift click the inner. Hold down shift again, and shift click on the inside. Now I've got all of our outside circles. We're going to do a profile toolpath, and we're going to go down 5/8 of an inch, or 0.625. We're going to use an end mill, and I'm going to use one that is a 1/4 inch. This happens to be Magnate bit number 2104. We're going to go down 1/4 of an inch per pass. I'm going to go at 80 inches a minute, and I'm going to take my spindle speed at about 15,000. Okay, go ahead and make sure it's tool number 1, first tool in the program, hit apply, select. Now, the best part about the 2D profiling toolpath is we have this ability to change how it ramps in. We're going to click down here where it says add ramps to toolpath, click on that one. We're going to go to spiral and calculate. All right, what you're going to see happen is that, see how that spirals down in right there? That's going to make sure you get a clean, even, nice cut. Let's preview our toolpath. All right, there they are. Okay, the next tool that we're going to use is going to be the 90-degree V-bit. That's going to do all the rest of the work. I'm going to select all of our letters first. Okay. I'm going to go V-carve, and I'm just going to say calculate. Okay, so here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Easy as that. The last thing I want to do is just chamfer the edges here. So let's go ahead. This time we're going to grab our inner circle, shift, grab our other inner circle. Now the trick with a 90-degree V-bit is the offset inwards is the offset down before you start cutting anything. So I offset in a 1/16 of an inch. That means if I profile and I go down a 1/16, I'll just touch the edge. And I want to give it a 1/16 of an inch bevel as well. So I'm going to go a 1/16 plus a 1/16 is an 1/8. This time we're going to go on the line, select our cutter, and let's go find that V-bit. Let's take a look at what it does. Perfect chamfers every time without any ridges down there in the center. Okay, let's reorganize our toolpaths just so that you know how to do that. So over here, if we wanted to use our Profile 2 for our V-carve, we would click on Profile 2 to highlight it or make it blue. Then we can use our arrow key right here to drive it up in the order at which they'll be done. If we reset our preview now, what we'll see, if we slow this down just a little bit, is we can see that those are going to be cut. Let's run all our toolpaths and see how they all work. Drill our holes, chamfer them, and then go in and do all of our engraving. And that's the way we're going to do it out at the machine. Let's save our code, make sure we're saving it to the right kind of post-processor, and let's go to work. If you're using the Maverick 3x5 Pro or the Maverick automatic 4x8 automatic tool change machine, we're going to make sure that we use the Delta post-processor. I'm going to check all of our toolpaths and click on our Save button right here. We're going to make sure that it says Visible Toolpaths to one file. Make sure all of our tools are right here. We're going to go up here. We're going to say the Maverick. This is the Pro 3x5 or 4x8 Delta. So we're going to use that machine because Delta is Delta. We're going to go ahead and click on Select. We're going to save this out. We're just going to call this one the Tool Holder V-code. We're ready to go. Now, if we were using a Mach system, all we have to do is just change our machine to the Mach 3x5 Gen 1, Gen 2. Again, go to the 3-axis CV arcs inch and save it again. Let's put this one in here again. All right, it's saved. We've got our drawings done. We've made our machining strategies. Now we've saved our G-code. It's time to go back to the machine and get this cutting.
Well, now that the programming's done, let's make some sawdust. We've got our blank. It's a 4-inch by 13-inch blank. We're going to use the same jig we used before to make our doors because it has a positive stop across the two sides that we want. Let's move this out of the way, mount our material, and let's get to work. All right, everybody, we've got our blank and we've got our double-sided tape. We're going to use the double-sided door fixture to keep our two positive stops here. So we mount our blank in the corner here. All we have to do is touch off our Z and go right to work. Okay, I've went ahead and added my double-sided tape to the back of it. I'm going to use the tape roll to rub it down because I don't like getting slivers. So I'm just going to use that. It's a neat little trick. We'll go ahead and peel these off, flip it over, and then we'll be ready to go to work. All right, there's our part. Let's set our Z offset and let's cut some parts. All right, with the program done and the gantry moved out of the way, let's take a look at what we've got. First, let's just break it free of the fixture here. All right, here we go. Okay, we've got our numbers 1 through 7 here, as well as our 1/4 inch holes down here across the bottom and our 1/2 inch holes here across the top. This is to hold your router bits in place so you can always keep them organized a little bit better than I've done in the past. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a phone call if you want to learn more about the Maverick CNC machine we do all our projects on, or any other questions with CNC in mind. My number is 800-279-4570. You can also check out our webpage. It's lwmcnc.com. Thanks. Hope to see you guys in the next one.